Everybody comes in, your grandmother, your father, your mother, everybody comes in, your grandmother, everybody comes in, your grandmother. And then they have cans of soup. And they throw the cans of soup. That's better than a brick because you can't throw a brick, it's too heavy. But a can of soup, you can really put some power into that, right? And then when they get caught, they say, no, this is soup for my family. They're so innocent. This is soup for my family. It's incredible. And you have people coming over with bags of soup, big bags of soup, and they lay it on the ground, and the anarchists take it and they start throwing it at our cops, at our police. And if it hits you, that's worse than a brick because it's got force. It's the perfect size. It's like made perfect. And when they get caught, they say, no, this is just soup for my family. And then the media says, this is just soup. These people are very, very innocent. They're innocent people.
Did you use the word smart? So you said you went to Delaware State, but you forgot the name of your college. You didn't go to Delaware State. You graduated either the lowest or almost the lowest in your class. Don't ever use the word smart with me. Don't ever use that word.
Oh, give me a break.
Because you know what? There's nothing smart about you, Joe. Did you?
They felt pretty comfortable after day 2.
He was not a loser. He was a patriot, and the people left behind there were heroes. And I resent.
Are you talking
like
about Hunter? Are you talking about
I'm talking about my son, Beau Biden. You're talking about.
I don't know Beau. I know Hunter.
Yeah,
Hunter got thrown out of the military. He was thrown out, dishonorably discharged.
That's not true. It wasn't dishonorably.
Cocaine use, and he didn't have a job until you became vice president.
We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by go. You know the thing. But I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black. It's not that they don't want to help. They don't know quite what to do. Play the radio. Make sure the television. Make sure you have the record player on at night. The phone. Make sure the kids hear word.
Oh, seriously, hot sauce. I've been eating a lot of hot sauce, a lot of raw peppers and hot sauce. Oh, seriously.
And where it should have stopped is at the deal standpoint when they thought about it. The world is actually a small piece of the universe, right? Running against the worst candidate in the history of presidential politics puts pressure on me. Could you imagine if I lose my whole life? What am I going to do? I'm going to say, I lost to the worst candidate in the history of politics. I'm not going to feel so good. Maybe I'll have to leave the country. I don't know.
But I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black.
We've ended the war on American energy. We were in war. And we've ended the war on beautiful, clean coal, one of our great natural resources. Everybody comes in your grandmother here.
Hello? Is this on? Is this shit on? Hello? Hello? Is anyone here? Hello? Yo, motherfuckers, I posted on YouTube that the show was going to be early, and y'all motherfuckers are acting surprised. That's like when someone says, like, hey, I'll see you tomorrow, and then tomorrow rolls around, and then everyone's like, whoa, what the fuck? Why are you here? It's like, I just told you. That's like if I leave, like, if I send someone a text message, hey, I'm about to call you, like, you know, get ready to talk. And then I call you, and you answer the phone, and you're like, whoa, I didn't know you were going to call me. Like, bitch, motherfucker, you read my goddamn text message. What the hell is the matter with you? But anyway, this is an early episodic installation of Above It Goddamn Motherfucking All. The reason why I'm early today is because I got to leave the house in about an hour. And so, getting this stuff out of the way firsthand. And that way I can go do my activities. On Saturday, Elizabeth City likes to protest early. Personally, I'm going to be honest, in my opinion, not a fan. But hey, I'm not here to make my opinion seem more reasonable or valuable than it is. So, but that's my opinion. I hate getting up early. I'll just put it that way. I don't like getting up early. But, I mean, I do. But it's like, when you have a protest at 5 and I get home at like 9 and it's raining and like, I'm only eating by 11 and I fall asleep by like 1 a.m. and then I have to wake up early for this shit. I don't know. It gives me little time, like if it were like we start at 11 every day, all right, okay. But that's not the case. And that's but this is my own personal problem. I need to regulate my sleep a little better. So that's, I'm just blogging. I don't know, Mr. Freak. Apparently the Queen is once again aging. Whoa. Mornings are rough. 1 p.m. would be better for me transportation-wise. Is it raining? Looks like it. It looks like it might rain or just did rain. I don't know if it's actively raining. It looks like it just finished raining. And according to the forecast, it's not going to rain again today. Speaking of the rain, it was raining yesterday at the protest, and almost every single person bitched out. Isn't that crazy? That's crazy. No, I'm not glad. I'm just teasing. I'm just fucking teasing. Alright, Alright. I never finished updating the thread because it started raining, so I couldn't post. Alright, bleh! Yo, that's my coffee cup right there. What the fuck? How on earth? Whoa, that is so cool. How is my coffee cup visible? I'm way too high for this. Look at this. My coffee cup is in the foreground. How have I not, done this? Look at that. That's crazy. That's, super high tech. Look at me. Look at this. Look at that. Isn't that wonderful? Let's put it right here. There you go. Yeah, everyone, I drink coffee. So what? Yeah, look. It's in the foreground. Boom. Got a dog in the background. Got coffee in the foreground. What the fuck, right? Anyone? Right? That's super cool. Anyway, for those of you wondering, I may or may not have gotten really high last night, and I woke up really high. So that's the world that I'm living in. But yeah, so goddamn. That's crazy. That's so cool. And you can see reflections too. Look at that. That's my eyeball. Yo, that's my eyeball. You can see my goddamn eyeball in the coffee. Isn't that crazy? Can I get my nose in there? That's my nose. You can see up my nose. Look at that. Never before seen angle. Look at that shit. Are you seeing? Are you seeing this? This is crazy. Whoa. All right. Oh my god. What the fuck? Alright. Now that I have officially ruined my credibility on all fronts, let me drink some more coffee. Make sure it's in the foreground again. Woo! Alright, what do we got? Okay, so yesterday was the 52nd straight day of protests in the city of Elizabeth City over the police murder of Andrew Brown Jr. And 52 days in a row. I mean, that's a long time, I have to say. That's a long, not many people expected this to happen. Me personally, after day 4 or 5, I was pretty convinced this is going to happen for a long time, but that's just me. But anyway, 52 days and counting. It rained twice in a row. It rained the day before yesterday, and then it rained yesterday. It might have even rained the day before yesterday, but I can't remember that far back. So that's a long time ago. But it started raining, and as a result, my little Twitter thread is not the most up to date. So I'm going to be switching over to some B-roll pretty soon. But either way, we started with a very good crowd. And then when it started raining, everyone went inside of their cars and went home in the middle of the march. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you, we had a really good showing, and by the end of it, we only had 10 people, right? So I'm just I get it, if you're older, you know what I mean? If you're older and you don't want to, walk in the, fine. If you're under the age of 40, and you're afraid of the rain, I'm just throwing this out there. And this isn't necessarily my opinion. This is the opinion of, a lot of people. And many people are saying, and I say that, with all,
Retweet. That was an opinion of somebody, and that was a retweet. I'll put it out there. People can decide for themselves. I don't take a position.
So that's the opinion of somebody. Again, if you're fucking 23 years old and, oh no, it's raining, I gotta go home. I'm sorry, but to me, that's just, it's a little cringy. But I'm just throwing my opinion out there. I'm just, minor nitpicks. I'm allowed. So yeah, again, we had a pretty healthy crowd. We walked all the way to the end of Airing House. I tried to get like some views of the clouds here because it was getting like really close to storming, and it's storming. It stormed like approximately 10 minutes later. So we went to the end of Airing House, and then it started raining. And this is when people were like, "Oh no, I'm gonna get wet. I need to run away." And then so. And I couldn't, now the thing is, when it rains, I can't post on Twitter because, my screen is just useless. So what I do is I just start recording. And so I've got the video here. Okay. Alright. That's not that, I'm looking for the video, folks. Please bear with me. Alright, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. I can't find the video. Please, please, please. Okay. Okay, I found it. Alright, so, got the video here. So again, this is about 30 minutes of content. And I couldn't post it, because again, the rain just gets on my screen or whatever. Maybe I'll start bringing an umbrella so that I can post on Twitter when it's raining. But I love being rained on. Me personally, I love being rained on. So that's my shit. But as you can see here, it's raining like a motherfucker. And everyone's in their cars at this point. So we had an incident actually as well, where a car drove through the police line. And I want to highlight this, but I don't quite remember where it was. Was this before this? It might have been before this. Hold the phone, folks. It might have been. Is it here? God damn it. I am having a really hard time this morning. I'm so sorry. Okay. So we had an incident where a car ran through the police line. I think it was here. No, it was. I'm so sorry. I'm so unprepared for this. I guess it was here in this video. God damn. Yeah, it was right around here actually. Lord of motherfucking mercy. Here's some nice B-roll, by the way. Look at all this. You're getting some hot action here. No, it was raining like a motherfucker. I'm telling you, I understand if people wanted to get away from the rain. It was raining like a motherfucker, right? But goddamn, right? It was raining so I get you, but also I'm just being honest. It looks bad, right? It looks cringy and it looks bad when, oh no, it's raining, people go inside. That it just looks cringy. You know what I mean? It just looks fucking cringy. And I'm just being honest from a PR standpoint. It's really hard to get on here and do a stream in the morning and it's hey guys, 80% of our crowd went inside because it was raining, but we're still out here protest. That makes my job difficult. So I'm just being honest. I can't not find this little segment. I think it's in another video. I think I put it somewhere else. I'll look for that and I'll post it later. But we had a car drive through the police line and then get confused, right? When they saw that we were protesting and then where is this fucking video? I know I got it. I'm genuinely kind of pissed off that I can't find it. I swear to God it was by this intersection. Unless I'm stupid. Maybe that was the day before. No, I'm gaslighting myself. It was definitely right here. I don't know. I'll look for it. This video is 30 fucking minutes long. Okay, so this is a 20-second interaction in a 30-minute video. It's finding a motherfucking needle in a goddamn haystack. All right, but either way, We went all the way, I don't know where the fuck that is. Oh, I'm in the bus getting fucking water at that point. So we went all the way over here, went all the way down through downtown. And again, it was raining. Like, here's the thing. Like, again, if we're going downtown, right? Look at this. All right. If we're going downtown, right? People are seeing us through windows while they're in their fancy restaurants, right? They're in their fancy restaurants looking through the windows and they see like 10 people. Right? I'm just letting you know. I'm telling you, right? That looks cringy. Like, I'm telling you that they were on their little tables saying, oh my God, look at these children playing in the rain. I'm just letting you know that. Right? But if it's like 30, 40 people, it's badass. Like there's a level where it goes from pathetic and cringy to super badass and cool. And I'm down to be badass and cool. I'm down to be pathetic and cringy. I don't give a shit, right? But I'm just letting people know, like, you know, I'm just saying, like, I'm airing my grievances here. So, but again, we march all the way from the end of where the Burger King is all the way back to public safety. It took about 30 minutes. I will find that little segment with the car. I promise you, I guarantee you it's in here somewhere. I guarantee you it's in here somewhere. God damn it. Maybe it is in this video. The previous one. Maybe it is in this one. Yo, it's raining like a motherfucker. Look at that shit. That's crazy. Look at that fucking shit. It is raining, motherfucker. Oh my God. Maybe it was in this one. Yeah, it was. Okay. I was looking through the wrong video. So as you can see, this car just like comes like so that's a cop, right? And then there's a whole line of cops. You might not be able to see it. There's a whole line of cops right here. And right now, again, I just want to be very clear. I don't like the police. I wish they were not here, right? Personally, I think it looks bad with the police here. Right, but they're not even doing their jobs. Like, you can see this motherfucker from a mile away. Like, you see those headlights. All right. So this is before I even noticed that there's something going on. You're seeing some headlights up here. We got a person in the way, please, you know. Look at this. Right, this guy can see that there's headlights. Right, all the cops up here, right, at this point the car is now behind the police line up here. This cop is seeing that there's headlights. Right, what is going on there? The headlights are getting closer. Right, okay, are they stopping? Now, at this point, I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to die. Like, at this point, like, I'm thinking, all right, I'm ready. All right, this is my life, right? So they're still coming, right? And at this point, I'm like, what the hell? Like, what are you doing? And then the cop, like, does that. What is that? Like, the cop slowly drives. Like, are you seeing this? Are you seeing this? Look, what is this cop doing? Can someone tell me? What is that? What is that? What, like, tell me what this is. Can someone who is, like, you know, like, one of the people at the protest who's like, oh yeah, the cops are actually protecting us. Like, what is this? Does anyone know? Like, the cop sees this car, and they're just like, this is like when Hillary Clinton in the 2016 primary was like, you know, I went down to Wall Street and I told them to cut it out. Okay? Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what? Like, oh, you shouldn't be doing that. Okay, great. How about you actually enforce the law? Aren't you law enforcement? Aren't you law enforcement? Look at this. Look at this. And then the car just drives right past the motherfucker. Are you seeing that? Just right past the motherfucker. Right, and so, and I get, like, right in there, and I'm like, you know, I don't want to, like, this person did get out of the way, right? But it's like, what the fuck? Like, are you seeing this shit? Like, this is what we're dealing with here. Like, and so, the other day, when officer, deputy, dumb fuck, shit for brains, cocksucker, motherfucker, fucking loser, fuckface, right? When he came out here and he was trying to say, how can we protect and serve you? Right? This is how you don't protect and serve us. Right? It's ridiculous, this shit. Like, it's fucking ludicrous that I get this officer. No, I only got their license plate, but I will be making a formal complaint, don't you worry. But I mean, again, like, what the fuck? Like, I just want to, like, I want to, Like, look at this. Like, look at this. And I wish I, like, look. Oh, hey, you cut it out. You cut it out. What did they do? Did they get out of the car? Someone let me know. Do you see them opening the door, running toward this person, saying, hey, watch out, watch out? No. They just cut it out. Like, again, I want to, like, it's like Hillary Clinton in 2016. I went down to Wall Street and I waved my finger and I said, you better not do this. Like, what? Like, what is this? Like, seriously. But again, I mean, like, luckily this person was just, like, didn't know what the fuck they were doing or something. I don't know. I'm not going to psychoanalyze them. But if this person wanted to kill us and let's say they were driving 10 miles faster, we'd be dead. Like, full stop, we'd be dead. And this cop probably wouldn't have even drifted a little bit. You know what I mean? This shit's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And there's still, and I'm at this point right now. I'm telling you this, and I'm not going to mince words. There are some dumb ass shit for brains motherfuckers at these protests that are trying to convince people that ECPD is on our side. And y'all are dumb. I'm serious at this point. And I'm just doing this on my podcast, but I'm getting to the point where it's like, if you come to me and you tell me that ECPD is trying their best, you are an idiot. You have what the fuck? Do we live in the same world? Like, you are out of touch with reality in the same way that Donald Trump's supporters are out of touch with reality. Like, do you think Donald Trump is going to assume office again in August? Like, what? If you think ECPD is on our side, you are clearly a conspiracy theorist. Did you get your COVID vaccine? Do you think it causes 5G? Right? Like, what other conspiracy theories are you believing if you are propagating the conspiracy theory that the Elizabeth City Police Department's trying their best? Seriously. You're an idiot. You're a dumb motherfucker. And I'm not even joking, right? I'm not joking. I'm not, like, trying to be like, oh, look at me, I'm a comedian, because I normally am. But, like, I'm seriously pissed the fuck off. This is, like, the 5th time. And y'all motherfuckers, by the way. The motherfuckers that try to convince us that ECPD are relatively decent, these are the motherfuckers that run away in the bus. Hey, it's raining. I'm going to go in the bus so I don't get wet. Bitch, you knew it was going to rain. We all have the same forecast. We all live here. We all have weather apps. Right, so if you're telling me ECPD is actually good, oh no, it's raining, I'm going to go on the bus. Hey. And I'm not calling anyone out specifically. I'm calling out a potential person. And I'm not describing anyone. Because I don't think... There's a lot of people out there that, like, are genuinely... They might see this. And they might go, like, holy shit, Andrea, you're right. I'm sorry. And that's fine. And that's... You know what I mean? And that's what I'm after here. Right? But it's like, seriously, dude. Serious motherfuckingly. This is, like, the 3rd fucking time they let a car through in the last, like, couple days. The last couple motherfucking days. And I'm pissed off because I am the one who's... I'm not the one, but I am a one who's out there risking my goddamn life in the rain while you motherfuckers are doing your little bus, like, tour. And again, no offense to some... Like, if you're, like, you know, over the age of 30 and you're like... Again, I'm not trying to paint all people with the same brush here. But I'm saying if you're like 22 and you're talking mad shit and then it starts raining and you go on the bus. And if you're out there saying ECPD's on our side and you're in the bus while we're out here almost getting hit by cars. Right? I don't want to hear you. I don't want to listen to that dumbass bullshit. Not interested. I'm not interested. I'm really genuinely not interested. And I'm going to start being a lot more ferocious in my opinions because this shit is unacceptable to me. Like, again, I just want to look, like, this is unacceptable. Right? This isn't, oh, ECPD's trying their best. This is ECPD did not try at all. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. They didn't try at all. Look at that. Look, you see the car right there. They see the car right there. Are they moving? And then they start moving, and then they stop? What? Right? Like, what? Oh, whoa, what? Are you stupid? Are you dumb? Are you a silly person? And don't even get me started, oh, the person on the bike is blocking them. No, they weren't blocking them when the headlights were up here, and they could have sped up and turned to left right there. Nope. So go fuck yourself with that stupid-ass bullshit. And seriously, this shit's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And some of these motherfuckers are still out here pretending the cops are our friends. I'm sorry, go fuck yourself. Like, seriously, stay home. We don't need you out here. Like, clearly, if you're not willing to march in the... And again, you know, if you're elderly or disabled, you know, different calculation here. But if you're not willing to march in the rain for 20 minutes because our neighbor was fucking shot and killed, and you're also going to try to tell us that the cops are the good guys, go fuck yourself with a big, giant fucking rubber dick, because I'm not interested in what you have to say. And I'm seriously, my patience is thin. Because this is like if we're talking about the total accumulation of near-death experiences I've had at these protests at the hands of ECPD specifically, not just cops in general, not state troopers, not the sheriff, but ECPD specifically, right? The amount of near-death experience I've had at the hands of them or because of their inactions, it's in the double digits. Oh, but they're trying! Nah, go fuck yourself. Seriously, go fuck yourself. But anyway, that's the recap. That's what happened yesterday. We marched in the rain. It was pretty cool. I'm a badass. Like, here's some more B-roll, by the way. Like, I'm just gonna give y'all some more B-roll. Like, look at me. Right? Look at me. I'm going through, like, there's this big puddle. You see that puddle? You see that puddle? You see that puddle? I look at that puddle, and you know what my brain does? My brain is like, alright, look at this. My brain is like, you know what? I'm already wet. I'm already getting rained on. Let me jump in the motherfucking puddle. Look at that. Boom. Look at me. And that I want to end on a high note. So, there you go. That's the situation. Day 52. Let's hope today is a little better. And, you know, I've got a list of grievances right now with a lot of people after yesterday. I've got a pretty large list of grievances. And today I am... Max, you do not need to play with the ball in the bed, buddy. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Are you seeing this? Are you seeing this? Look, he's so happy. He is so motherfucking happy. Maxie. Alright, folks, I just got some premium content right there. I just got some premium content. Oh my god, look at this goddamn dog! Holy shit, look at you, you're lovely. Look at him. I'm gonna fucking cry, man. I'm gonna fucking cry. Are you seeing it? Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy shit! That's crazy. Anyway, folks, I have to get ready because we start Saturdays early as a motherfucker, and that's why I started the show half an hour earlier. Yeah, so. Again, I understand, I want to just, like, you know, add this in here. I understand that I have been very much so solely, like, I mean, and, like, you can talk to people in my personal life. This isn't just, like, a stream thing. I have been ignoring a lot of people. I mean, I ignore a lot of the people that I live with. You know, I have been putting almost, if not all of my energy into the protests and organizing and, just like that kind of stuff. And I apologize if my content is suffering as a result. But at the same time, I don't really care, right? Like, I started this YouTube show because I wanted to do politics from an activist perspective, from a protester perspective, right? And so for me, that's always been number one. It's always just been, I am not someone that can go out and protest because there's nothing going on, right? Like, and now that there's something going on, this is being, like, it's 100, like, I'm like 90%, you know what I mean? And so I apologize if I'm not doing, like, more Biden segments. Like, who gives a fuck about that shit? Like, I get you, it's funny, and I understand, like, I can get more viewership, and I understand that, and I want to start picking a couple days a week where I just do, like, maybe an extra 2-hour show. Like, when I get home at, like, 9 p.m. or something, I'll just do an extra 2-hour show of, like, actual news. I'm considering that. But, again, there's just so much going on right now, and I apologize just on behalf of myself and no one else, because I don't know who I would apologize on behalf of, but I just, started that sentence and it ended that way. So, again, thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. And, I love each and every one of you. And I hope that, we can make some progress together. So, Jackson Hinkle, he's a street activist, more left than you. Menu Frog, I'm sorry, but if you're gonna start posting that kind of stupid ass shit in my chat, Lord have motherfucking mercy. Jackson Hinkle is not a leftist. He is a fucking, like, trust fund baby college kid who doesn't actually do much of anything. He's a force the vote Jimmy Dore supporter who doesn't even support people like Bernie Sanders, right? Like, this guy is not, like, if you want to say, have you ever heard of Jackson Hinkle? And then I can respond like that. All right, cool. But if you're going to say this force the vote loser, right, is more to the left than me, get the fuck out of here. I'm not going to listen to any of that conversation. I'm sorry. So, but I understand. You got hoodwinked. I get you. It's all good. That guy is a dumb motherfucker. I'm a communist? Bitch motherfucker, I'm a communist. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm a communist. Sorry. Jackson Hinkle's not a communist. Like, let's look at his show. Let's look at his show right now. And I'm not trying to be a bitch. I'm just saying, like, if you think this guy's a communist, I mean, Lord have mercy on your soul, right? Like, that's a problem. Like, if you think Jimmy Dore is a communist, like, god damn, right? Like, there is some brain worms going on here. Like, okay, let's look at this. Like, let's look at this. Okay. So this guy's talking about, okay, the Young Turks. A communist talking about the Young Turks. Okay. Let's see. Glenn Greenwald makes illogical comments. Oh, that's cool. Glenn Greenwald sucks. Maybe this guy's not as bad as he used to be. I remember I had, like, a bunch of interactions with him a couple months ago. Oh, here we go. Glenn Greenwald smeared by The Intercept. Oh, my God. Okay, so this is my problem. Glenn Greenwald is objectively a right-winger. He is objectively a right-wing propagandist. So this kind of shit, that's ridiculous. This whole weird-ass thing. Is he, like, doing Syria defense? Like, Assad defense? Because that's strange. Let's see here. This is a great thumbnail. That's such a good thumbnail. That's such a great... I genuinely... That's an impressive thumbnail. I love that shit, man. I don't know. This guy's not a communist. I'm telling you right now. Like, if you're defending Assad in any capacity, you're not a communist. Like, I'm just throwing that out there. If you're defending Glenn Greenwald in any capacity, you're also not a communist. Right? Like, if you're defending Jimmy Dore, if you're spending your fucking time talking about Jimmy Dore, like, I'm sorry, you're just not a communist. Like, I'm just letting you know. Like, just giving you that scoop. I'd love to debate him. Like, give me a topic to debate him about. Yo, Menu Frog, you started this by saying this guy's lefter than me. Like, we're not, like, you're telling me, now you're saying, oh, I'm all about diversity. I want to hear people with a diverse range of opinions. Okay, alright. Let's say 5 minutes ago, you were like, oh shit, this guy's way to the left of you. I'm like, hell no, brother. Hell no, that's not happening. But again, like, that's cool. Like, you know, more power to you if that's what you're into. But I'm just, like, throwing that out there. I have to defend my honor here. I'm just telling you, you will not find any podcaster who's to the left than me. And that's not to say, like, I'm not trying to have, like, that holier than thou left. Like, I'm not about that bullshit. I'm just saying I am at the maximalist position of anarchism, right? You cannot get further to the left. Right, if you want to say, like, a fucking pro, like, fucking North Korea, like, communist or whatever, like, those are oxymoronic as far as I'm concerned. But those people claim to exist. If you want to say that those are to the left of me, I'm sorry, I disagree. But that shit is, like, I'm not about that at all. Like, these motherfuckers are still talking about $15 minimum wage. Like, bro, like, that's, like, is it 2015, you know? Am I a Marxist or a Maoist? I'm definitely not a Maoist. I mean, I can get down with some of Mao's strategies. Right? Like, hey, you know, take some good ideas, you know, get rid of the bad ideas. That's my shit. You know what I'm saying? It's all about harm reduction. And, hey, when you have a certain class of people that are, you know, let's just say parasitic, right? And, you know, let's just say there's a strategy of dealing with them. And now, are there better alternatives? Maybe. Right? But I'm just saying, I'm all about harm reduction. So if we're about, like, letting the landlords prosper versus any other thing, I mean, look at that goddamn dog. Holy shit. Right? Look at him. What are you doing, Max? What the fuck? Look at him. Look at this guy. Oh. That's crazy. Disagree, Kevin. I disagree. I think the ultimate idea of leftist thought is that all human beings are created and should be treated in equal fashions. And I don't think... Like, I think on a harm reduction scale, right? Right? On a harm reduction scale, if we're pitting redacted the landlords versus leaving them the same, one is clearly better than the other. But that's not to say that there is not a better solution. Just strip them of all their property, you know... That's a better solution, I think. Right? And so I think the ultimate ideal of leftism is that all people are equal and should be treated equally. Everyone has advantages, everyone has disadvantages, but we can all use those advantages and disadvantages in different contexts to create a society that works for all of us. That's the idea. Right? And I don't think you can have that idea. You know what I mean? While, you know, like, I think you can have that ideal and also still, but I don't think, in the year 2021, the calculation is different in the year 2021. I'm gonna point that out. Yeah, I'll debate anybody, Menu Frog. Open invitation to anybody. I'm still waiting for Ben Burgess to debate me. But that's apparently not happening. So, Ben Burgess, rip. Like, I don't know how to feel about that. Like, you know, like, it's one of those things where it's like, and not to say that Ben Burgess is a hero, but it's like, you know, the whole reason why you shouldn't meet people that you respect in any capacity because they will always disappoint you. Right? It's like the first time I've ever spoken to Ben Burgess is him being a complete and utter douchebag motherfucker to me personally for no reason. Right? And so, like, okay, well, now I'm sorry, but, like, I might just burn your book on webcam. Like, go fuck yourself, bitch. Right? And but that, you know, I'm just throwing that out there. But open invitation to debate anybody. I'm going to get the fuck out of here before I get in trouble. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. Have a great day. And that's it. That's the stream. I'll see you again tomorrow. God damn, finally it's over. I can stop pretending to like these people. Oh my lord. Is this thing on? Is it still on? Oh no!
seriously, hot sauce. I've been eating a lot of hot sauce, a lot of raw peppers and hot sauce.
It's not they don't want to help. They don't know quite what to do. Play the radio. Make sure the television. Make sure you have the record player on at night. The phone. Make sure the kids hear words.
Dumb people, liberal people.
We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by go. You know the thing.
Unbelievable.
Getting crowds like this, let's over one of their primaries. We do a little trolling. It's called we do a little trolling. 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 It's called we do a little trolling. Bernie Sanders was very upset. Why would he be there? Why? Because I want to win. I want to keep everybody out.
Running against the worst candidate in the history of presidential politics puts pressure on me. Could you imagine if I lose my whole life? What am I going to do? I'm going to say, I lost to the worst candidate in the history of politics. I'm not going to feel so good. Maybe I'll have to leave the country. I don't know.
Well, you have to say, the first time I ever heard of Black Lives Matter, they were chanting, pigs in a blanket, talking about police. Pigs, talking about our police. Pigs in a blanket, fry them like bacon.
They felt pretty comfortable after day 2.
But I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black.